This bout is set for one fall. Introducing first, from the wrecking yard, weighing in at 410 pounds, he is the one-man wrecking crew, Bulldozer.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us here at Throwdown for the Pound 4, forewarned, on Saturday, October 8th. This is a special bonus matchup, not part of the regular card. We got a huge card in Silver County tonight. My name is Joe Dabrowski. I am joined by Isaac Eastwood for this contest. And Isaac, we're going to look at two young, hungry athletes who are fighting for opportunity to become part of the Remix Pro Wrestling roster.
Well, Joe, yes, we are, and making his way into the ring right now, one of those two young athletes you spoke of, Bulldozer.
Young but big, at least 350 pounds if he's an ounce. And the name is very apropos, the Bulldozer, set for one-on-one competition. And Isaac, I think a match like this is proof positive that Remix Pro is quickly becoming one of the places to be in independent wrestling in this part of the country.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more, Joe. I mean, when you've got a guy like Bulldozer taking on Chris Silvio tonight, when these two guys are vying just to get a spot in Remix Pro Wrestling, you know that the competition is going to be great here tonight.
And his opponent from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is the psychedelic
Bulldozer,
superstar,
massive, imposing figure.
Silvio.
Chris Silvio on his way to the ring, also known in some circles as Susio. He is a product of the Ohio Valley Wrestling Training School in Louisville, Kentucky, a former 7-time Southern Tag Team Champion in OVW. Of course, OVW most famous for launching the careers of several WWE megastars, including John Cena, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, and many, many others. Chris Silvio comes from that same mold, that same training ground, and certainly no shortage of confidence, but Silvio certainly deserves it. Silvio fashions himself as the psychedelic superstar. His mindset's a little bit of a throwback to the 1960s, the Flower Child era, incense and peppermints, crimson and clover. But I'll tell you what, as far as his competitive style, as far as his bodybuilding, as far as his workouts, he is definitely up with the times here in 2011. Really, Silvio transcends time in a lot of ways. He represents so many different eras so well.
Well, of course, the tie-dyed pants now, and it looks like the bell has rang. Bulldozer and Silvio in the center of the ring exchanging blows.
Well, Silvio trying to look for a rapid start to try to negate the advantage of the Dozer. The power of Bulldozer will come into play. Bulldozer's got at least 115 to 125 pounds on his competition. However, Silvio able to daze Bulldozer, send him back into the corner.
Well, Chris Silvio put together excellent. You remember John Cena and OVW, the prototype. They are known for their conditioning there, and Silvio's no slouch. I mean, Bulldozer's got the size advantage, but Silvio now struggling, gets behind the bigger man now in the center of the ring.
Oh, this is a mistake. A go behind, and Bulldozer just muscles Silvio back into the corner. Referee assigned to this contest is Brandon Toll. I want to know who gave Brandon Toll a spot in Remix Pro Wrestling. Is this a tryout for him too?
Well, it might be, but...
You ever talk to this guy? You ever talk to Brandon? He's a nutty, goofy, weird guy, talks your ear off, goes on, and he's a great ref. But God, is he a weird guy. And check out that weird balance act by Silvio.
Well, and Bulldozer almost just exited the ring, was able to grab a hold, and there down he goes.
Almost shades of Spider-Man by Silvio. And he's created some distance, has Silvio. It's what you want to do. He's going to use that. Wait, no!
Silvio had the crowd behind him, Bulldozer with the big shoulder drives it in. Silvio now down to the mat. Bulldozer just using that weight.
It was one simple shoulder thrust, and that shows you the power behind the mask, behind the frame of Bulldozer. He can do very simplistic things to huge, huge results.
Caught the smaller man right in midair.
Like a little baby. Nowhere for Silvio to go but down. A hard scoop slam.
How things are shaping up here, I think either one of these competitors, almost a 3 count there from Bulldozer, either one of these competitors would be a great addition to Remix Pro Wrestling.
Oh, you can tell Bulldozer likes a very slow, methodical approach. Certainly, Bulldozer's size, his intimidation would set the Remix Pro locker on its ear.
Well, he's wearing the smaller man down now. Silvio trying to get a breather, making his way outside the ropes now, but Bulldozer not letting off.
Let's contrast Bulldozer with Silvio, however. Imagine him on the roster. Imagine Silvio competing with the likes of Zach Vincent, or Aaron Draven, or Shima Zion.
Or Bulldozer going up against a larger guy like Onyx. I mean, there's a lot of great matchups either one of these competitors could bring.
But it all comes down to earning your opportunities They're not given, they're taken.
Bulldozer now staying on the offensive, using that weight, crushing almost the smaller man Silvio into that middle rope. Referee pulls him off.
Certainly if it's a 5 count, it is a disqualification. Bulldozer milking it to 4 and change.
Pulled up just in time, but still hit that rope a little funny. Here comes Silvio now. Bulldozer with the catch, side slam.
And that was a great adjustment by Bulldozer. Was dazed in the, the nether regions. There's a cover, 2-0.
Bulldozer stays on him now. Clubs away to the chest. The large man, again, using the size. Bulldozer's looking pretty impressive in the early goings here. Crowd still seems to be firmly behind Silvio. Silvio in the tie-dyed pants, as you mentioned, representing many eras here in Remix Pro Wrestling.
I think the most important era for Silvio is the era of the future, which he is determined to be a major part of and make Remix Pro Wrestling a regular stop. Bulldozer was smothering Silvio, making Silvio carry not just Silvio's body weight, but Bulldozer's as well. And you see, you try to move the big guy. Big guy's not going to go anywhere he doesn't want to.
Well, that big reverse splash into the corner. Now Silvio rolling outside of the ring.
350 pounds colliding. Silvio just looking for a breather.
Bulldozer very aggressive in this match. Really staying on him, looking impressive here.
Well, Bulldozer knows, as you see nobody home on the elbow, Bulldozer knows that this may be his only opportunity. If he's not successful in this matchup, well, that may be bye-bye for his Remix Pro chances. There aren't many second chances in this industry.
Well said, Joe, well said. Bulldozer now misses, and Silvio getting in a little bit of offense. Getting a chance to impress the fans here tonight.
Well, Silvio's striking, and he's dazed the bigger man.
And Bulldozer's down, but for how long, who knows?
Only to a couple knees, though. Back up quickly. Silvio cannot get Bulldozer horizontal, but now he does. The missile drop kick, compact and effective. Could this be all the lateral press? 2-1. No, look at the power.
Wow, Silvio must have went 4 feet in the air, I think, that time from Bulldozer tossing the smaller man off, but Silvio now staying aggressive himself.
Silvio undeterred, but caught in midair. Samoan-style drop.
This might be it.
I think that will be it. No. And I believe Bulldozer actually pulled up his opponent on that. He might have had a 3 count. I thought he had a 3 count.
Well, Bulldozer's showing a little bit of a sadistic side here this evening.
I think Bulldozer's trying to make a statement here, making sure Remix Pro management remembers him.
Is the 300-plus pounds. It looks like he's going to the top rope.
And the official concerned about Silvio as well, checking out his condition. But it's about to go from bad to worse. 350 on top. Nobody home.
I think if he would have hit that, Silvio would have been done. He wouldn't have been wrestling Remix Pro Wrestling or anywhere for that matter. But Silvio right back up now.
Silvio with a second chance.
Bulldozer, not sure where he is. Silvio to the top.
Gonna take a chance here up top. Cross body. Can he got it.
Congratulations, Silvio.
Your winner of
Let's
the
get
match,
the official word.
the psychedelic superstar, Chris Silvio.
The psychedelic superstar takes a journey to the center of the mind and comes out with a victory over Bulldozer in this special pre-show matchup. Both men very impressive, Isaac, but I think Chris Silvio has a very bright future in Remix Pro Wrestling. How about you?
Yes, I agree with you, Joe. I honestly could think no matter who won this match, both of these competitors would make a great addition to Remix Pro Wrestling.
Thank you for joining us here in our pre-show matchup and Showdown for the Pound, Forewarned, and plenty more. Still to come. We're about to get started.